Alright, what is going on, everyone? So I'm actually filming off a new camera right now, and this is crazy. Like, the quality on this, everything, like, it's insane. This is nuts. But today, we're just gonna get into the regular topic of the video, which is back to school items. Now, for me, I go back to school in a couple weeks, and I know for some of you may have a couple months left, so this may not necessarily be a video you want to see right now, because I know with the back to school feeling, none of us really want to go back at the start, but we all got to go back to school at some time. So I thought I'd introduce this video maybe early for some of you, and for me, it's actually pretty soon, so this video may be helpful for some of you that are going back to school in early August like me. But I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, drop a like in this video, and let's just get straight into it. But I'm actually gonna start off with helping out my people that have to wear uniforms. Now, I know some of us have to wear uniforms. I personally do not have to wear a uniform at my school. But obviously when it comes to a uniform, you don't have to worry about anything else other than your sneakers, for what I personally think. So we're gonna start off with some basic and more affordable back to school sneakers, and then maybe getting into some more expensive ones. But we're gonna start off with a basic pair of sneakers I personally think is really good for back to school, and it's under $100, so right around that affordable range in my opinion would be the Nike Air Huaraches. Now, I know you see a ton of people in Huaraches, but you can get them in any color you want, maroon, white, whatever it is. Huaraches just are a really good go-to sneaker, and I feel like it'd go good with a uniform. You know, if your uniform, you have to wear, like, let's say a white t-shirt and then like navy like pants. That's what I had to wear at one point, and then you can match those with, I think, you know, maroon Huaraches should be a bit difficult, but then like white Huaraches should go fine with it, and it's a more affordable sneaker. So the first sneaker I would recommend that I could be going decent with a uniform, and even not a uniform, Huaraches are good for this. So, and it's more affordable. So I guess for more affordable options, we can just go with the Huaraches first. Next up though, we have the Converse One Star sneakers. Now, I've seen these priced all the way from $40 to $75, and they don't look that bad. I'd say in some of the colorways they look pretty nice, and it's not necessarily a hard sneaker to style in my opinion. I'd say you could style it in many ways, and also again with that more affordable range, it fits right in. And you know, it even looks like it'd be a bit more expensive just because like the suede on it, and you know, a suede sneaker at this price is pretty good, I would say. And so this is a good back to school sneaker, and I know some friends that own some pairs of these, so I mean, definitely a good one, and I'd recommend it. The next one though is a very classic back to school sneaker, and also just a very classic sneaker in general. A lot of people wear this, and yes, it may not necessarily be hypebeast, but it is more affordable and cheaper. I would say it would be Vans. Now Vans, you can style these with a lot of hypebeast outfits. I know I've sort of gone off topic with hypebeast in this video, but again, when it comes to like cheaper things, you're not necessarily gonna find many hypebeast sneakers for $75 to $100. So this one fits right in. I mean, you know, Vans are pretty cheap. I'd say like $50 or so, and you could get a couple pairs for like a lesser amount, I'd say. So basically looking at this, Vans are a really good back to school sneaker. You get them in the checkerboard, you can get them in the, actually on a pair, I'm gonna get them. Actually, while we're on it, I have a couple really good back to school sneakers I thought I mentioned. So the first one right here is the Vans. Again, these are really nice. Like, you guys see the suede right up here, or just right here, right there. I just said that like 5 times in a row, but basically you see this right here, and you also got this. Like, this is just, it looks really good together. Like, I like the different shades of blue and white. So we got like sort of a lighter blue, and then we got, of course, a very clear navy blue. But then also another back to school sneaker that I forgot to mention is the Nike Air Force. This one right here, I know it may be a bit bright, but actually, well, this new camera's crazy. You like adjust to it. You guys may be able to see this is a straight white Nike Air Force. It looks pretty nice, and it's also like $90, I think. So I mean, again, it's right under the $100 range. It's a really good back to school sneaker. So another recommendation right there. And if you have an all white uniform, then this is an all white sneaker, then go with it. But the first back to school sneaker that may be a bit more expensive that I actually want to discuss now, this is technically, I feel like Jordan is hypebeast, and I feel like this may fit under it, but you don't understand how many people I see in Jordan 11s, all right? Like, this Jordan 11 low is perfect, right? The Jordan 11 low is an amazing back to school sneaker. I personally do not own any Jordan 11 lows, but the amount of people I see in them is crazy, and it's definitely a good back to school sneaker. I know like they're like on Foot Locker for like $130, and you know, personally with sneakers, I think like the more hypebeast part comes in with more than the outfit that I'm gonna discuss later. So the sneakers I'm discussing is just some good options you guys can find. So the Jordan 11 low is a solid one. Just wanted to go over that one real quick because it's true. It works really nicely. Next up though, if this one wasn't obvious enough, this is a hypebeast sneaker, I would say. I know there's plenty of people that really wear it that aren't, and they may just style them as regular sneakers because they're super comfortable and they work out. It's the Adidas Ultra Boost 3.0. So one of the most recent Adidas Ultra Boost added, and just in like the all white colorway is really good, and any colorway really, just the Adidas Ultra Boost is super comfortable. Any Ultra Boost sneaker honestly I think would work with this, and personally it doesn't have to be the 3.0, it can be the 1.0, 2.0, or it can just be some random Ultra Boost sneaker. I feel like as long as you style it correctly, it looks good. So basically an Adidas Ultra Boost sneaker works really nicely, and another one I thought I'd add to the list. So let's move on to the outfit now. But I feel like this is a really good suggestion, and you know, personally, I feel, you know, I'm confident in my own suggestion right here, basically is what I'm saying. But this is another really good one I personally think is the waist bag, a Supreme waist bag or backpack. Now, both these are good. Obviously, the backpack you just wear like a regular, but the waist bag or fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, you're not gonna be wearing this around your waist, all right? You're actually gonna be wearing it like across your chest right here. So basically, you stick it right here, and you put pencils in it, sticky notes or erasers, whatever it is, you can put it in there, and basically you can use it for school supplies, or you can put whatever you want in it, or just have nothing in it and make it look stylish. You know, you can do that, that's cool. I mean, personally, I would use it for things like pencils and things like that. And again, you don't have to wear it around the waist, you can just wear it across the shoulder. That's actually what a couple of my friends do. Shout out to Ian and Cameron. That's what they do when they skate. Obviously, they wear it just across their chest because it keeps it simple and it doesn't, you know, it looks good. Obviously, I personally feel like you could wear the shoulder bag. That's what it's intended for. But personally, I feel like the waist bag looks just fine and it can fit nicely as long as you adjust it correctly. So another suggestion right there from me, I would say, is go with the waist bag from Supreme. Now, these waist bags are more expensive, keep that in mind, and it doesn't have to be a Supreme waist bag. This can be any waist bag that you can just wear across your chest and use for pencils or anything, as long as you use it correctly. It doesn't have to be Supreme, it can be anything, but we're gonna keep it HYPEBEAST, so the Supreme waist bag is a really good back to school. But that's my only real suggestion for like accessories. Obviously, yeah, like there's like a Bape accessory set for like pens and pencils and sticky notes, so you can buy that if you want to. But let's move on to the actual outfit part. I mean, the accessories were part of it, but let's move on to like the real part. But we're gonna start off with the option that I was already pretty much waiting to discuss this whole video. I knew I was gonna discuss it. I knew I was gonna find this exact t-shirt that would go perfectly with it. It's this exact Pacsun t-shirt right here, all right? Now, tell me you don't see a ton of people in this at school, but it looks good, and that's why a lot of people are wearing it. And basically, this is like right around $40 on the site, and I believe you get three of them for $40, so that's a pretty good deal, I would say. Obviously, gotta add shipping with Pacsun and things like that, but they're gonna mark it down for back to school prices. I'm sure of that because they know how many people wear this to school, I would hope. But basically, I feel like this one will go nicely with it, and obviously, it actually looks sort of expensive, but in reality, it's actually sort of cheaper tee. Or you can keep it simple and just go to H&M and get some. I mean, they're more affordable. Next up, though, I'm gonna recommend, before I get into jeans, because jeans are huge with school and everything there, we're gonna discuss sweatpants. Now, basically, you can go with these cheaper Champion sweatpants, which are right now 39% off on Pacsun. Yes, I did remember that, just to say that, and I'm happy that I remembered that. But basically, you can go with these, they're $39 and they look decent. Or you can keep it a bit more difficult and, you know, a bit more hypebeast. Again, under the theme of this video, you can get these Champion ones. These ones are great. Again, they have multiple colorways of this, but you can go for those, and they're going right now, like all of them are going for like right now like 150 to like 210 depending on the colorway. So you can go with these, and they're Supreme and Champion, so it's a collaboration. And again, it's right under that hypebeast thing, and you know it's gonna get cold. So when you get to the winter, you're like, dang, why did I spend all this money in sweatpants? You're gonna be thanking yourself eventually, I promise that. So Champion sweatpants are honestly the way to go, I think. I personally used to rock them pretty much every single video last year, but now I'm rocking these Pacsun shorts, which I've discussed in a couple videos in the past, and they're really good too. So you can go with those, sweatpants, whatever it may be. And I'll link everything down below in the description, I hope. So those are my recommendations for that. I actually forgot to discuss some Supreme t-shirts or hypebeast t-shirts that you guys could go with for back to school. So for Bape, I recommend checking out the site known as Pondon. They're legit, I promise you guys that. And they have a bunch of Bape items on sale there. So you can go on that site. I'll link it down below in the description there. And you guys can go there and look at a bunch of Bape tees. They have a huge selection. I personally bought a few tees off there, and they have really good deals. So go to that site if you want to check out some Bape. Or if you're a Supreme guy like me, basically these are the Supreme Spring Summer 18 summer tees on StockX. You can go there and buy them, or you can just buy them off Grail. Now personally, I'm not a biggest fan of StockX just because people sell for too low in there. But basically with StockX, they have all the Dead South ones. So check it for you, and you can go in there and get the Supreme Spring Summer 18 summer tees. That's a really good back to school t-shirt in my opinion. They're Supreme, and also they have really good designs. Like I'm a huge fan of the Mona Lisa one, or you can just go with any Supreme tee for like Spring Summer 18 at whatever season. It doesn't have to be Spring Summer 18 just because it's the most recent one, and they are coming out with the upcoming season soon. Obviously Fall Winter 18, I'm more excited for that than I've been for pretty much any Supreme season. I've been making videos in it. I'm ready to discuss it. I'm excited. But that's another recommendation right there. Supreme Spring Summer 18 summer tees, or any Supreme t-shirt, and Pondon.com for Bape. Check that out. I'll link it down below. Now, if you're looking for back to school hoodies, this is super easy actually to find them. Just go to Zoomies, just to keep it simple. No, but actually you can just look up hoodies on the internet, and there's so many options. You guys can of course be able to find one that you like. I know they have like these Hanes ones at Amazon for really cheap, and those look pretty decent, I'd say. But if you want to get some more like details, there's like Young and Reckless one right here that doesn't look half bad. I see a ton of people wear that daily, even not at school in the summer, middle of the summer. It's so hot out here, and you know I'm wearing a long sleeve, so I'm being a huge hypocrite here. But basically, you can just find hoodies on the internet anywhere there. And yeah, you know, there's like on this computer I'm looking on, there's this $850 Saint Laurent one. So if you're wealthy, then there you go. And now again, if you don't really care about the look and you're just caring about the hypebeast factor, personally I'm not a huge fan of this, but this is a Supreme and North Face hoodie right here. I know it's going for like $200 or so, I'd say, in StockX, because I mean, when you add in fees and buy and all, though, it's more or less gonna go for like, I mean, it's small, it's like $250, and an extra large, it's like $220. So it is a bit expensive right there for the hoodie. But again, if you just more looking for the hypebeast factor, there it is, all right. This is it, all right. That is it. You can find it there and use this. So basically, Supreme North Face hoodie right there. Quick recommendation. But I have a couple more hoodies I want to discuss, or maybe one. I'm not exactly sure how many I discussed, but we'll go over those. Next up though, I would recommend the Supreme sleeve embroidery hoodie. There's multiple colors for this, and it's going for like right around the retail point. And also, you know, I got Supreme on the shoulders, you know, it's like a girl, you know, like sit next to you and just be like, I'm playing. That was really probably really cringe, but basically continuing on that, you know, it works. I promise you it works. But basically with this hoodie, it looks nice too. It's not bad. I like the sleeve embroidery, and personally that's one of my pieces I would add to the back to school shopping list is this Supreme hoodie. And you know, it's right around retail for Supreme hoodies, so that's pretty good. I mean, again, if you're looking for more affordable options, just go to like, you know, look up hoodies on the internet, find plenty of ones, and you'll probably find ones you like for a more affordable price. But if you're looking for Supreme, I'd recommend like StockX, Grail. Just make sure it's legit, and especially with box logos, again, you gotta check them. You can check with me on my Instagram. Any items you want checked for free, I'll do it. I'll take my time, and usually I check most of them. Some of them I don't really get to. I apologize for that, but some of them I do get to, and I check it for you. So basically, don't worry about that. Just go on my Instagram. I left it there, and I'll legit check items for free. I don't like making people pay for legit checks. I personally feel like that's dumb. When honestly, most people, you probably could check it yourself, I would personally think, but you know, always make sure you get that second person opinion to help you out. Okay, so I just noticed I completely forgot to discuss shorts or jeans or anything, so I'm gonna pop some jeans up in the screen right now. If you like any of the ones I just popped up on the screen, they'll be all linked down below. And for the shorts, I would only recommend really the ones I'm wearing right now, which I showed earlier in the video, and I've showed in many videos before, which I'll ID those and I'll put those in the description also. Pretty much everything that you guys can see will be in the description. And yeah, just let's get to the outro. Please don't click off yet. But yeah, that's it. This is actually like a vlogging camera. That's what it's designed for. I know a couple people that use this exact camera right here. I just got DDG. I know some of you may watch him. He uses this camera. You know, yeah, just I thought I'd use it too. So thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you're new, be sure you guys drop a like. And don't forget to subscribe. Or I don't know why I did that, but be sure you guys subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, I really just want to thank you all for the support lately. I'm gonna keep putting out these good back to school videos because I know you guys want them. And this has been sort of, I mean, it hasn't been too requested yet because nobody wants to see back to school stuff yet. But yeah, I thought I'd do it early, and if it does well, then that's dope. And I just want to thank you all for watching, if you're new especially. And yeah, peace out.